It's coffee break. Welcome back to the podcast. If you didn't feel old enough already, this week, or next week, very soon, Talladega Nights, The Tale of Ricky Bobby will be 20 years old.
Yeah.
It's returning to theaters, which I was like, no. No, just buy it on DVD and watch it like the rest of us did.
They keep doing these like 25-year anniversaries or whatever with these movies, and it is just like every time it's a painful reminder of like, oh, I was like in third grade when it came out. No, don't remind me.
No, I was in high school. Step Brothers and Talladega Nights. Between the two, everyone goes Step Brothers, right?
Yeah.
I go Talladega Nights.
I knew Talladega Nights way before I knew Step Brothers.
It's just, all you have to do, and I've said this before, just turn on the subtitles and just read the subtitles. the things being said are so insane that you're like, this is one of the funniest movies I've ever read.
It's also a good combo. John C. Reilly and
Will Ferrell.
Yeah. A classic.
Yes, it's a fun one, but I don't think theaters. That's ridiculous. So last week, we didn't have a podcast.
We had a little bit of technical issues.
I accidentally deleted it.
We were 40 minutes in. We were like
at box office trolls.
Yeah. And then we goofed up and accidentally deleted it.
Yeah.
And so we didn't.
Yeah. Turns out Audacity doesn't function like other computer programs. So when you Command Z, it just deletes.
Yeah.
Not undoes.
So, oops.
That's fine.
We're professionals. We've been doing this for several years.
Yeah. So then we were like, well, we don't want to re-record it. And it would have came out wrong and kind of angry.
Bad vibes.
Yeah.
So we're here now.
Yep, we're back now. And hey, not much came out this week, so I'm just running off of what last week's was with the little addendums here.
Yeah.
Because of that, it's going to be old news, but I guess we're here for the reactions, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Star Fox.
Like, immediately after the last podcast we did 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Like, literally, 10 to 20 minutes after they announced the new Star Fox game.
Yes. And so we came downstairs to see the trailer, and that's why it wasn't in that episode. Dude, it looks awesome.
I think it looks so good. And I know people were really complaining about, like, the more realistic style for the animals.
Yeah.
I'm super into it. I think it looks cool.
And it gives it a new stylized look, which, looking at Metroid Prime 4, I love Metroid Prime, right? The first two. I never got to play 3, and it's now too late.
Yeah, well.
Sadly, they need to port that over.
They do.
It was a Wii game.
Yeah.
And those Wii games are really rough ports because of all of what the Wii is. Just play Skyward Sword's port. You'll get very frustrated.
Oof. Whoosh, woo.
No, I like this. And even if it's a reboot of the original story, that's fine. We haven't had Star Fox in decades.
I saw someone, some people were complaining, and I'm like, shut up. I want them to do this with other games. If it goes well with Star Fox, we might get, F-Zero. Or anything, Ocarina of Time.
Okay, yeah, so that's the biggest rumor, is that Nintendo is making Ocarina of Time. That is the next Legend of Zelda. And they're going to use everything they've got in that Switch 2 to make this pop off.
I would be super into it. And also, with Star Fox doing a more realistic thing, it proves what the graphics is capable of. With the Switch 2. We know it can handle Kirby. Most Nintendo games look like Animal Crossing or Kirby. Let's do the more, let's get a little bit closer to the standard everyone else is setting.
There's Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Benefit of the doubt. Star Fox. One of the most interesting things to me about this is his inclusion in the new Mario movie. Galaxy, right? When that happened, and I think I said it on the pod, anyways, I was like, this must be Nintendo prodding around the market, trying to see if this is a good time to do another Star Fox. What I didn't know was clearly they were past that.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, it's time for the kids to know who he is so that we can drop the new game and sell more for the game because he showed up in our new movie.
I was like, how it was back to back.
Yes.
It was so quick, too.
It was clear. Everyone got to see Star Fox, and then, well, we didn't see the movie yet, but if you wanted to, you got your chance. And then a month later, they're like, here he is.
Yes. I wonder who voices him in the new game.
It's not who you want it to be.
I imagine it's probably not Glenn Powell, but...
I was wondering who does voice him.
All the voices. I'm like, someone sounds familiar in here, but I can't figure out who, and I can't figure out who it is.
Where's Matthew Mercer?
I guarantee he's somewhere in there.
Who's the bad guy?
Andros?
Yeah, if Andros has a speaking part. If not, it's D. Bradley Baker.
Yeah. That's not the voice I envisioned for Andros. Who's like, what's his name?
Daft Punk.
What? He was Sidewinder in Captain America: Brave New World.
Oh God! Why do you always Mando's natural enemy?
Yeah.
Moff Gideon.
His voice. That's the voice. That's a perfect voice for Andros in my mind. That's what I always picture.
Yeah. Okay. That's not a bad idea. So, Jack Black, Keegan-Michael Key have both said that Mario 3 is going to be most likely in 2029.
Nice.
Which, if you look at how long it took them after the first one, it makes sense. It takes about 3 years.
Yeah, we'll see.
A year to write the script, because they're just sitting around, and then
Animation.
2 years to just animate your ass off because you have a deadline.
1 year for animation, 1 year for all the particle effects.
Yes. The Legend of Zelda live action has changed its release dates. Mm-hmm. It moved up to April 30th of next year.
We'll see. I want to believe this, even though we haven't seen anything. But with E3 season just around the corner, now that we're diving into summer,
yep.
We should be getting trailers or teasers or something. I'm still gonna sit here and expect it to get pushed back. Maybe closer to, a winter release. April seems too early.
I think they're done filming it. Principal photography.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're going to have to rush your computer animation, depending on how much you actually need. We don't know if they're going to use practical effects.
I hope.
Because this director has talked about wanting to use practical effects
mm-hmm.
and then CGIing over them. He wanted real actors to play Link and Zelda, right?
Yeah.
But then he wanted to basically CGI over their faces so they look more closer to the characters.
Sort of Avatar, blue people-esque.
Yeah, in fact, that was his inspiration.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I hope it's mostly practical. Just because
we've seen pictures. They're clearly kids wearing makeup.
Well, yes.
So
I meant more, I was thinking of the monsters. The Gorons or whatever. I hope they lean more practical.
Obviously, just get really tall, big men in business suits and take their head away and just put a cute little CGI Bogoblin face on it. That's a Mario Brothers reference.
Oh, that is what happened in it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll figure out how to put that on a thumbnail.
Good luck.
Yes. Now I got a dumb idea of Kingpin with the white Bogoblin head. No, I'm a little surprised that they think The Legend of Zelda is this close to being released.
It might just be throw a date out there kind of thing.
Yeah. If it is as cool as everyone wants it to be,
mm-hmm.
I think the other companies are going to be like, I don't want to compete with that.
Yes.
I really don't. It's like when Mario came out. Where was everybody else?
I think just by the grandiosity of Zelda itself, people are going to be, if they know what they're doing, they'll be hesitant to have anything anywhere near this release date.
Yes. So I look forward to seeing this movie,
mm-hmm.
but we still need to see more of it, right? Millie Alcock, who plays Supergirl,
okay,
right, has been confirmed to be in Man of Tomorrow with a larger role.
Nice. That's not surprising.
No, I was like, yeah.
What?
You get the supers together?
Supergirl's gonna live throughout her movie?
Spoilers. Hey, spoilers.
I like Millie. She's really good. I liked House of the Dragon when she was Rhaenyra, and then when we changed to older Rhaenyra, I lost all interest.
Yes. Well, that's just a tough show to like.
Well, yes, but also just older Rhaenyra, a nice actress, did a good job with the character, but I liked the personality and pizzazz Millie brought to it.
Yeah, makes sense. eBay, we talked about this 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This is now old news, but it's still funny as hell. Has declined GameStop's bid for an acquisition, stating it's neither credible nor attractive.
That's so embarrassing.
They have a whole list of things where they're like, your operations suck. And they don't agree with our corporate policies, and I don't believe that you're a good leader.
This is right behind when Microsoft was like, can we buy Nintendo? And Nintendo laughed in their faces.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say, I wonder if GameStop's CEO was looking at Paramount, going like, "I could do that too. We could do that."
But eBay?
Well, he looked at his own. For some reason, he seems to be thinking about e-commerce.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, but you are GameStop. You already had your online store, but you also have outlets.
Yes.
So that they're hard to find now, but you can still find a GameStop.
Yeah, the problem is GameStop doesn't have... The only thing GameStop has is a million Funko Pops, and no one likes Funko Pops. No one ever has. Some people
they always have Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, they sure do. But most of those things you can find at other establishments, either just like Walmart or Target or whatever.
Yes.
Or there's like a million other, like Hot Topic, Lunchbox, Spencer's. They got a million of these things now that sell the nerd pop culture thing.
I thought they were going out of business.
Which one?
Funko Pop.
They are.
Okay. Yeah, it's got to end soon.
Even when you go to the other places like Hot Topic or Lunchbox, they don't have Funko Pops. They'll have like some maybe, but no one wants them.
Yeah, all the unwanted characters.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're going to sell good in the next 10 years.
We were in Walmart the other day. We needed new shoes. And I was looking around and I saw a Funko Pop of just a Zodiac sign. It was Tauros or something like that. I don't remember.
Oh.
And I'm like, you've fallen this far? You're just selling concepts now? your little toy figure
they
concept?
They already did all the kids from Stranger Things. What's left?
They never did all the Pokemon.
No, they didn't.
They had, like, Rattata. And I'm like, okay, an underrated Pokemon, I suppose. Where's all the others?
Yeah. Reacher Season 5 has been renewed.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's been renewed for Season 5. Season 4 has not come out yet.
I'm excited for both.
Me too.
Reacher's been just peak. All 3 seasons.
Yes. I've been trying to find the release date for 4. It seems later this year, but nothing exact. But then I'm like, that doesn't make sense, because I know Rings of Power, right? And this is Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime Video is what people call it. Anyways.
So they want these two things competing?
They wouldn't want Rings of Power to compete with Jack Reacher on their own platform. Mm-hmm. Why would you create...
I would do a double up. One day is Reacher, the next day is Rings of Power, so then you just domino into each other, right? Like Gordon Ramsay with his 2 different cooking shows that are airing right now.
Okay, he's a little different. He's not really competing against himself. He's making other people compete. No, there's something whack about his schedule.
Yes.
What I'm thinking is Rings of Power costs a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
So you don't want to put that up against competition when you need to make so much more money back, right? On the other hand, how many fans translate over? I know there's going to be a good chunk, but how many of you guys watch Jack Reacher?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Which you should. If you should watch both. Watch all of them. Anything we talk about, you should watch.
Okay. That's always up to you. I like Reacher because I like the detective, noir, also beat 'em up, shoot 'em up bad guy stuff. It's fun. That's just me.
I think he's my favorite detective. At least the favorite I can think of off the top of my head.
He's not really a detective.
He does detective work.
Yeah. But he's also really good at breaking bones and stuffing bodies in the back of a trunk.
There's an asterisk next to the word.
His go-to hiding bodies every time. No, I'm just excited. And there's supposed to be that spin-off with his...
Yeah. Neely,
yeah.
Yeah.
His companion?
Second in command?
Yeah. She's just a female version of Reacher.
She is, but she'll be fun because Reacher commands your attention when he waltzes in a room because he's built like a shit brick house and he's 8 feet tall.
Yes.
Neely's a bit more subtle. She can like slip under the radar a bit more.
Yeah. She'll still kill you.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
Ted Lasso. Mm-hmm. There was an actor named Cristo Fernandez.
Yeah.
He played Danny Rojas. Mm-hmm. Right? He was the Mexican player?
Hispanic? I'm unsure.
Pretty sure he's Mexican. Anyways, he was playing. He's now been drafted to play professional soccer in El Paso.
Woo!
For the Locomotives. That's what the team's called.
That's cute.
And
because they go strong and far and fast. Listen,
historical context at all?
No, I don't think about mascots very often. I'm gonna be honest.
They're usually based also on like
Listen. My favorite is the Toronto Raptors. I don't think they had Raptors.
Dude, that frustrates me so much. How do you have a team called the Raptors that have Velociraptors, and then you have the Utah Jazz? The Utah Raptors. It's in its damn name.
Also, I'll be honest, I don't think of Utah when I think of jazz.
Yes. And weirdly, Toronto, the only thing I think about is Monterey seasoning.
Okay.
I was curious one day. I was like, this is the best seasoning I've ever had in my life.
It is good.
And I was like, where did it come from? They're like 1930s Toronto.
It's Canada.
It's Canadian, made by a Jewish chef. And I was like, well, none of this makes sense.
The only thing I think of when I think of Toronto is the Raptors. Because I on my N64, we had NBA Jam or whatever it was called, and we always picked the Toronto Raptors.
I'm going to guess that they're called the Locomotives because in El Paso, Texas, it would have been a train yard and a gateway into Mexico and from Mexico into the States.
Sure.
I'm willing to bet there was a strong
you can bring
locomotive
logic into this.
Okay, I mean, it's part of how the West was won.
Anyway, good for him.
Yes, good for him. That's pretty cool.
Sometimes life imitates art.
Yeah, well, to get a real player and then hope that he can act.
Yeah.
It's been done before.
Yes, Sir Dunk the Tall.
I was going to bring him up. I was going to be like, it can happen, man. And all of a sudden, you're like, I think he's a star. Okay. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are being sued by the real cops that inspired the story Rip.
What a pathetic thing to do.
What a great way to just prove to the rest of the real world that you were trash.
Yeah, that you are fragile and small.
Yes.
Also, it makes no sense to me because it's not like it's what's the it's
damning?
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to say. The word's just not there.
Mm-hmm.
It could corrupt.
Yes.
Corrupt your image, and that's what they're claiming, but it didn't.
That was the events that happened.
Yeah.
They just told the events. If anything, they made you guys look cooler because you were the heroes that saved the day.
I know none of you look as cute as Matt Damon.
Also that.
Even in his 50s, he's got a cute little button nose.
So to throw this little fit and try to sue them is so pathetic and small. Also, don't sue them. Sue Netflix or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Go away, silly boys.
Well, I think it was both Ben Affleck and Matt Damon who came to Netflix with the project.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't commissioned by Netflix.
Guess what? When you're a public servant and you do things that the public knows of, don't be surprised if they make a documentary about the thing you did.
Yeah. Still love the movie Rip.
Very good.
Highly recommend it. If you like Creature. If you're a Rings of Power fan, I don't think it's going to translate well.
Not a lot of elves in that one, unfortunately.
What do you mean my cop movie doesn't have elves? Oh my god, there was one.
Which one?
Bright.
I loved Bright. It was so bad, but I thought it was great.
Will Smith pre-slap.
Yes. It was weird, but I was into it.
Also, it's directed by David Ayers.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who also does all the cop dramas, like Suicide Squad. The Academy Award-winning Suicide Squad.
Yeah. What a shame.
Yeah. Grown Ups 3 isn't the works of Netflix.
Yeah, sure. It's not going to be grown-ups. It's going to be granddads. They're all so old now.
Grown-ups?
Is their kids gonna be the grown-ups now?
It should be their kids leaving for college and they're being empty nesters. That's where I would go with the story, but I'm not invested.
No. I don't like grown-ups. It's not for me personally.
It's a tough cast to get through.
It's also I'm just not into that style of humor.
Is that Rob Schneider?
I know.
And then I think they replaced him with their other friend.
Oh god. Just pick any of the people who are in
David Spade.
Hotel Transylvania.
Yes. Well, basically he's just kept around his comedy troupe from SNL.
Yeah. I don't blame them.
They just make movies, and they've said in interviews it's like the most greatest way to make money. They just hang out with their friends and be goofy all day, and then they just become movie stars.
You get some cameras, do something, bam, profit.
Which I was like, I don't know if that's how we should be thinking about making movies.
I think it's fine for Adam Sandler to think that.
Yeah, but that's the quality of movie you produce?
It's so frustrating, because he can be so good. He can be such a good actor.
Oh, yeah. They'll look at Uncut Gems.
Exactly. And there was that other one, I don't remember what it was called.
Love Drunk?
Is that the one where he's like in space with that spider monster? No. That's voiced by Paul Dano?
No.
Which on the surface it sounds a lot like Hail Mary.
Yeah.
That one, I know he did really good in that one. He can do these amazing things, and then he turns around and he does this poop from a butt comedy.
Yeah, well, lots of poop jokes. It's not beneath him. Okay, Narnia has been moved from its spot for this winter release, right?
Yeah.
And now it'll come out in the spring.
Well.
Netflix has now moved another movie into its spot called The Adventures of Cliff Booth.
Who's Cliff? Who's... Oof, woof.
Yes.
Cliff
Nope.
Booth.
Nope. It's not an organism on a human being. It's Cliff.
I said Cliff.
I heard a T. Anyways.
I might have said Cliff. Cliff.
You're getting too close.
Woof. My
Mr. C. Booth.
My speech impediment does not want to say that name.
I'm struggling today too, but I'm just tired like usual.
Who is this man? Who is Mr. Booth?
This is a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh.
Which we did not see. Are you a Tarantino fan?
Not really.
Not as a human being. No one is.
Of course not, no.
You don't talk about Paul Dano like that and expect us to give you high fives.
I'm not a fan of his. I like his stories, but that's not him. And even then, it's really only Kill Bill.
I couldn't get into Kill Bill, but that's a hard take.
I saw Kill Bill when I was like 12 or something.
Yeah.
Thought it was really crazy and different, because it is all over the place. But no, he's not a very good director. And he's not fair. No.
I've tried the 1-inch punch several dozen times throughout my life, and I just end up hurting myself.
It is a real technique. But yeah, you will hurt yourself.
Yeah, I know it's a real technique, but there's so much training. You can't just do it on the whim.
Is this going to be Tarantino again?
No, that's the weird thing. Tarantino's not part of this project. Somebody else has taken on the project, and this character, Cliff, is Brad Pitt's character.
Makes sense.
In which Brad Pitt will play the character.
Okay, that's cool. He's got a weird career going right now. He's all over the place.
He was a race car driver the other day, and I was really confused. Yeah. And people said the movie was good, but I was like, I've yet to actually meet a real human being who said that.
Yes.
What is he? I've always wondered, what is Brad Pitt with his career? These are things that I ponder deep at night.
Because he was like a pretty boy at some point.
Yeah, so when he started, his first role was, again, Tarantino. Oh my God.
I'm not going to remember.
He only wrote it, and I think it's still his best movie.
Oh, no. Wait. True Love?
True Love.
Oh. That's
a Blue Star movie.
That's a good... Where is he in True Love?
He's his roommate.
He had a roommate? I don't remember.
No, he's a roommate. Okay.
He is in it.
Slater comes in, right? And he sees this guy just kind of sleeping on the couch, and then he gets up, and he's just a shirtless, long, dirty, blonde-haired pretty boy.
Yeah.
And he asks him a question, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, it's over there." And he leans over and just lights up a blunt, and that was it.
Wow.
But that was Brad Pitt right there.
What the beginnings of a star.
I know, right? And then Legends of the Fall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I only watched it because of high school, which, the teacher was like, I'm sorry, you guys got to watch Godfather and Godfather 2 back to back. So we're going to have to ding you down because everyone else is getting embarrassed. He literally told us this.
In high school?
Yeah.
Your teacher made a mistake.
Dude, we watched all sorts of... we saw some R scenes in high school.
You watched too many things before you were supposed to.
Yeah, anyways, we watched Legends of the Fall. Not a great movie. Couldn't tell you the plot. But I remember just being like, what is Brad Pitt doing here?
He's done a lot.
He doesn't become the action guy until, I think, Ocean's 11?
Yeah, probably.
In which that was George Clooney also trying to be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And while you have Matt Damon, part of that, who was the guy, because he was Jason Bourne.
All of them, they kind of circle each other. They're all on similar paths.
This trajectory still happens. I saw earlier today that a movie with old Superman, Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
And Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wow. What a combo.
Yeah, I was just looking at the image and I was like, I don't think they would ever really talk to each other.
No, but like they're both pretty men.
Yeah. And I was just like, yeah, I guess they always got to hang out with each other, right?
Yeah, might as well.
But yeah, Brad Pitt, it's weird. Bullet Train.
Yeah, in the weirdest. He was also the invisible one in X-Force.
Yes.
With Deadpool 2.
Yeah. So
that's funny. That's a good joke right there.
Oh, his one time in Sinbad for the DreamWorks movie.
Oh yeah.
God, that was a good movie.
Animated amazingly.
Yes. Okay, and the Iron Lung.
Mm-hmm.
Fishbacher? Fishbach.
Yes.
I'm gonna call him Fishbach.
You can call him Markiplier.
I know, but for this, he's Fishbach.
Okay.
Anyways, he won. He finally successfully convinced YouTube to distribute the movie.
He's also distributing the DVDs himself. He's making the DVDs and like mailing them himself.
He's burning them onto a disc?
Yeah.
He's not getting someone else to help him with that?
No. He also did the whole movie himself. Like
I read that he edited it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh god, I would have hated myself by the end of that.
He did all the like effects himself. He had to make he had like a farm of like computers to process everything. You know, he built like this whole thing so he could like do it all himself.
Why didn't you just get help?
Because he could do it himself. Because
Yeah,
he has a specific vision and he has this thing in mind. And also, if he does it himself, then he can do it again himself in the future, without also needing to sell parts of like the distribution or profits to like an outside company who might fiddle with something.
I can't believe he cut them out. That's going to really piss off Hollywood.
Yes.
He's going to struggle with the industry. Well, it seems like him and YouTube are, they're knocking boots together.
Yeah.
Which is cool, because this might be a new outlet. He talked about wanting this.
Which good.
And other YouTubers, his friends, have been like expressing interest ever since he did this. And I'm like, this is going to be fun. This will be a new renaissance. If well done, if correct.
Yeah.
It'll be a renaissance of YouTubers becoming filmmakers, which they already were.
Yes.
If you really think about it.
Hollywood's been very, like, an exclusive club kind of mindset.
Yep.
You need to get popular before they even invite you in.
Yeah.
And to get popular but then not partake in the Hollywood sphere, I think is a good thing. Get them some competition. Make them step up their game and stop making crap.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where, like, you could just watch Try Guys, right? And you'd watch that over a TV show.
Yeah.
Destination Fear, or Project Fear, my bad.
Yep.
That used to be a TV show. Now it's a YouTube TV show.
Another one, Dropout, which does similar things to Try Guys. You've seen some of them on the Try Guys stuff before. They do that also, with their apps and everything.
Yep. Watcher. I don't know if anyone's watching Watcher.
Yeah, I don't know how Watchers ever turned out.
Yeah. They show up every now and then in my feed, and I'm like, ugh, go away.
Yeah, we really fell off of that one.
Yeah. Well, they fell off their own.
Yes.
God. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Iron Lung will be available May 31st on YouTube. I'm excited to see it. I don't know what it could entail. From the plot of the game, I was like, this is just going to be him screaming in a dark room.
Yes.
Yeah. Peacock is working on not one, but 4 different spin-offs.
Yeah.
Television series for Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, sure. Because let's just have the story never end. We can keep on milking this one.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. I think it's absolutely insane.
I think 4 is ambitious.
Yes.
Let's start with 1 and let's see how that works out.
See, on the other hand, I'm like, no, you guys need something. You don't really have the clout that you think you have, or...
I thought the story was ending. I thought it was over.
The Toretto's story is ending. So there are many other characters. And one of the things I was thinking about, the loveliness of the longevity of this series.
Yeah.
There's a good portion, especially the first 3 movies, where it's about basically racing cars to get cars. To keep, like, getting cars. That's their whole thing. It's just cars.
Just dual cars.
That's why it's called Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
They race for pink slips, right?
Yep.
Occasionally they run into, like, gangsters and stuff.
Yeah.
But they just want their cars. I know. This is how stupid it is.
This is so stupid.
and then from like 4 becomes this cool like soft reboot.
Where it's like is this when the espionage stuff kicks in?
No. This is when it becomes a heist movie. And then you got Hobbs showing up, right? Hobbs is played by The Rock.
Yeah.
And he's constantly hunting them down because they keep stealing shit. Mm-hmm. They no longer want cars. They use the cars to steal.
No, they'll rip that safe right out of the bank's walls.
They do.
With their car.
Yes, and they drag it behind with giant cables attached to 3 muscle cars through the streets as this vault thing is just smashing in the sides of buildings, collapsing things.
They'll never find us after this, as they leave a giant trail of death and destruction.
Imagine the metal just scraping on the asphalt, just... oh, God. And then, they get into the espionage.
Sure.
In which we start launching cars into space.
We can have our 4 It just reminds me of Marvel. How they really jumped on the TV show thing. Mm-hmm. And they dropped a lot right after another, but then they also lost a lot of interest right away.
Yeah.
Because it got a little too much. So, good luck, but we'll see.
That is not Marvel's fault. That is an Iger fault. No, it's not. It's a Chapek fault.
Yes.
So Chapek came in, and he was like, we need to zhuzh up the Disney Plus app.
Make me more money.
Yeah, so he went to Marvel and he said, make TV shows. Movies, but TV shows.
Yeah.
And then he went over to Lucas Films, right? And he's like, Star Wars.
TV shows.
TV shows.
You will have a TV show budget, but I'm expecting movie quality and TV show runtime.
Yeah.
So do. And everyone went, how? And he went, money now.
Yeah. Which is funny. When it came to Disney animation, they made a lot of shows, but none were really that good. Mm-hmm. You don't have a WandaVision, and you don't have The Mandalorian.
Nope.
So, I guess Andor would be a better example there.
True.
We'll get the Mando really quick here. Paramount claimed that they need to have this merger with Warner Brothers Discovery in order for the 2 companies to survive against Disney, Netflix, and Amazon. Okay.
Shut up, Paramount.
I know, this stuff's getting really old, but I love that they're claiming that their opponent is Netflix.
Yes.
When you stole this deal from them, and you paid Netflix handsomely for that, which that's more money away from what they're offering for Warner Brothers.
Yep.
They're going to fail in this merger.
I can't wait to watch that mountain fall apart.
Oh, God. Crap. Dude, it'll become the Matterhorn, and Disney's going to eat you up.
Screw you.
I don't know who would want them. If anything, I would be like, Universal?
Disney would probably gobble up the Nickelodeon stuff. If it could.
I would sue Disney over that. I'd be like, hold on, you got Disney XD and Disney Channel?
Yeah.
You can go somewhere else. How many theme parks you got?
Well, what if we had more SpongeBob?
SpongeBob hanging out with Mickey Mouse? It wouldn't work.
Ew, you said that and I hated that idea.
New thumbnail idea.
What's next?
Avatar Fire and Ash will premiere on Disney Plus June 24th. The reason why I bring this up is how ridiculous this is with only James Cameron.
Way too long. James he's so stuck in the past. He's such a caveman about this.
This movie came out a week before Christmas last year in theaters. The original deal during the pandemic with all major studios that existed at that time, not all of them are still with us.
It's true.
And a lot of them are going to disappear. Anyways, was 45 days.
Yep.
Right? And then, after that, you could put it on your streaming platform and do that. As things evolved, the companies were like, no, we're not going to put them on the streaming platform. What we're going to do is digitally release them.
Yeah.
So you can buy and rent them.
Yes.
Right? Buy them for $40, rent it for $20.
I think that's fine. I think that works. But then, another month after that, then release it on streaming.
And then that's how they do it.
But not James.
June.
6 months? Over 6 months, maybe.
Yeah.
Crazy.
6 months and a week.
And no one cared about it when the movie came out. You think waiting half a year, he's going, now suddenly we're all interested. Screw you.
I can't wait to watch it because, first, I need a good nap.
I can't wait to see them just bumble this story up.
When I see Sully and his long hair, I'm just like, what happened? Is there a time skip? I can't deal with a time skip.
The second movie already was so long despite nothing happening. So I can't wait to watch all that. Nothing happen again.
They splashed around in the water a lot.
They sure did.
And then they're like, hey, we're going to live by the water now.
And then the water ones were like, we don't like you. You're different. And it's like, oh, we're doing this again? Yeah. It's still just blue Pocahontas, is it?
Well, those ones were green.
These ones were slightly greener.
Yeah.
You're so creative, James. Yeah. How did you come up with this masterpiece?
I watched an anime called Avatar: Last Airbender.
Yeah. Anyway, let me know when you get to the last nation, the Earth Nation. Then you can master your Avatar state.
Oh, yeah, he says he wants to make 4 and 5, and then he said, oh, God, I hate him so much. He goes, but I want to make them with less money and quicker.
He's going to use AI. I bet he'll use AI.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely honing in on this, right?
What a loser.
But then, on top of that, we got this really annoying plane, so let's enjoy that.
The lowest flying plane in the history of the world.
This is ridiculous, dude. Go away.
There he goes. Goodbye.
He said he wants to do it in less time with less money, but it's going to take a year to figure that out.
What a buffoon.
Isn't that more money?
What a fool. You do you, James.
Yeah.
Go ahead and waste all your money on your pet project no one likes.
Let's be honest, he's only made one good movie.
Yeah, and that was a long time ago.
And it really depends what kind of fan you are. Because if you like Jack Reacher and Rings of Power, then you're going to be a Terminator 2 fan. But if you don't like Jack Reacher or Rings of Power, you're most likely a Titanic fan.
Oh yeah, he did do Titanic, didn't he?
7 degrees to find out if you should watch something. Sorry. Okay. Vision Quest. Did you have more about James?
No, okay. I'm done.
Vision Quest, the sequel to WandaVision. It's being considered a trilogy.
What's the second one?
Agatha all along.
Wanda and Vision was not in that anywhere.
But Agatha was... I don't know, guys. This is what they called it.
I guess
it's like, what?
Billy was in it, so maybe Billy will play a role in Vision Quest.
No. No.
I don't care. I do not care about Vision. I didn't care about Vision when he was like alive and the story was actively moving forward with him.
Yeah.
I definitely don't care about him post-death with a TV show that came out 7 years ago or whatever.
To bring it all the way back around, right? Today, I saw a Funko Pop at work. And it was Wanda, but as like White Vision. And I was like, she never did that. What are you talking about?
They can't make the other Pokemon, but they can make the Zodiacs and their own OCs.
Yeah, I don't know. So this would be considered the conclusion of the WandaVision trilogy, and it will feature a lot of Stark's AI characters.
Okay.
This is why I'm like, I don't think you're going to see Billy in this. Because, first of all, Friday's coming back. Jarvis is coming back. There's some other ones, some new ones.
Oh, Ultron should be coming back.
Ultron's coming back. The only problem I have with this is that he's just going to look like Robert California.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not opposed to that, I guess.
It's so cheap
but
and
hacky. So, like, lame.
I want to see Ultron.
It's so boring. Exactly.
I like his cool little tusks.
Yes.
You ever notice he has tusks?
Like we got this magical whole world with these tech people, and why do they gotta look like just regular humans? That's so boring.
Yeah.
Because you have no budget, Disney, because you don't know what you're doing.
Okay, and Star Wars Ahsoka Season 2 won't be here until 2027.
I forgot it ended on a cliffhanger.
Well, the reason why I brought it up was because if we had done this last week, we were going to follow up to Maul, Shadow Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where that story went.
Yeah.
Partially. And apparently they are going to work on a Season 2 of Maul.
Okay, that's good.
Which I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, because his new apprentice, we don't know.
I guess we'll see.
Devin?
It's just taking too long between these shows. Like, ignoring Vision Quest being like 7 years too late. Even Ahsoka, that was like 2-3 years ago?
Yeah.
That's too long. For only 8 episodes, it's hard. They need to change their system.
Okay.
We all agree. I know I'm not... Wow. Ice cold take, I know, but...
So, because of Maul, and it being May 4th, I didn't want to celebrate. But I was convinced to rewatch them all, and I told you guys I really enjoyed it, right? I've just been on the Star Wars kick.
Star Wars is fun.
It's hard for me to put it down right now, because I'm like, oh, just give me some... I just want to see a lightsaber.
Just give me some lightsabers, man.
Just show me the pointy thing in the dark.
It was the other day, like yesterday or something, where we were just talking about lightsabers, and I was like, yeah, Luke uses a really big lightsaber because Yoda's lightsaber was too big for him. And you were like, what?
Yeah, that was crazy. So your theory there, or is it canon?
I don't know if it's canon, but I'm pretty sure.
Because Yoda was so small, his lightsaber was just going to be too big for him. So he would wield it like it was a greatsword.
Yep.
And then with Luke, when he modified his new lightsaber,
that
big
green
blade,
one. Yeah.
Dude, I always thought it was crazy as a kid because I realized when him and Vader are fighting at the end, when Luke swings, he's hitting everything but his dad.
It's a huge blade. And yeah, but it makes sense because his master worked with a huge blade, so he would know that. It makes sense to me. That's what I've always thought.
It could also just be the dark side in him. That's a very interesting thing about Luke with me. In that movie, he's in black. And what's one of his first things he does?
Doesn't he force choke somebody?
Yeah,
Isn't
and he kills them.
Yeah. I mean, he does flirt around. It is a conflict that he goes through, kind of off screen, but he does go through it. I wish we would have lingered with it more. You know?
Yeah.
But oh well.
Well, maybe one day they'll remake them.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
I'm not saying now, that would be blasphemy, but when you guys are finally all dead and there's world peace and racism no longer exists, we can redo Star Wars correctly.
I think George Lucas would be into it too, you know?
I don't think George is going to be around for this one.
Because he's always been, like, big on, like, re-updating the visuals and stuff. Like,
yes.
With the prequel... After the prequel trilogy came out, there are some versions that have, like, the puppet Yoda, others have, like, CG Yoda.
Yes.
So, you know, he's always been big on, like, refixing and fine-tuning his old stuff. But I think it would be very contentious among old-school fans redoing Star Wars. But also, the old-school fans tend to be annoying, so...
Yeah. So, what I was reading about Star Wars, okay, they are struggling when it comes to regaining interest.
Yeah.
Okay. You talk about how long it takes for things to be done. Kathleen Kennedy sat on her ass, announced a bunch of shit, and it never came to fruition, right?
Yeah.
One of the craziest statistics that I learned today is it's been 6.5 years since the release of The Rise of Skywalker. And this week, we finally get another Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
6.5 years later.
That's a long time.
And it's Mandalorian and Grogu.
And everything they did in between... was their TV shows, like Ahsoka, Mando, the Skeleton Crew, Acolyte. They had various things, but one, they let the, like, really obnoxious, racist, misogynistic fans bully everybody.
Yep.
Two, there was no marketing. Like, you cannot find, like, ads for any of those shows. Except for now the Mando one, because it's a movie. Like, so, they just don't know what... They only advertise on Disney Channel. But if you're already on Disney Channel, you don't need to tell me, because I probably already know about it.
So they got really dumb with their marketing.
Yes.
As I started to read this and I started to understand what happened here. When George released Star Wars in 1977, right? We all know this story. But he basically told 20th Century Fox... That was a big six at that time.
Yes.
You guys can have the rights to the film, but I get the rights to the merchandise.
Yes.
And the kid knew something.
It's a merch-making machine.
What did he make? Toys.
Yep.
Toys get sold to children.
Yep.
Children play toys, go, there's a movie about these guys? I want to go see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now mom and dad have to buy tickets not only for themselves and their kids, but now we're getting... It's a whole thing, right?
Yeah, they don't do toys like that anymore.
Yes, they do.
They do, but they're really expensive.
All this, yes. And there's these collectors, like the Pokemon card thing, where you're just ruining everything.
Yes.
But anyways, these shows were for kids. They only marketed towards children, which is really dumb, because... For some reason, this modern day Disney never realized, like, oh, hey, those kids, like us, the millennials, who watched the prequel trilogy, that's our Star Wars?
Yeah.
We're adults, but we still love Star Wars.
Yeah, and it can be a family-friendly story.
Yeah, like Mandalorian.
Yeah.
it's, even though there is some violence in it, right? Sci-fi violence and all that, the overall gist of it is that Mando is going to be a father and protect this baby alien.
And it's so annoying because Mando, the first season of Mando proved you didn't need to do a Skywalker thing. Nope. You didn't need the Jedi or anything.
Nope, you could walk right into that.
It's just a big world with a lot going on. And then Mando did well, but I feel like they didn't understand what went well with it. And then all their subsequent ones didn't really work out as well as Mando ever did. And now here we are with the movie that no one wants.
Yes. In fact, this movie is on track to bring in, God, I think it was like 120 million this weekend because it's Memorial Day.
They've done a lot of marketing. Also, to bring it back to the toy thing, I haven't seen any toys for Mando or Grogu. And I was at Walmart, like I said, and I was looking up and down the aisles at stuff. I saw that Funko Pop of the Zodiac. I walked up and down the aisles. I didn't see anything except for giant, super expensive Lego sets. And, like, you're not gonna sell kids on a gigantic, expensive Lego set. Those are things collectors get. It's not gonna be your average 7-year-old putting that together. Mom and Dad isn't gonna drop $300 for a Lego set that the kid's gonna destroy.
Expensive. Yeah.
And that's all I've seen.
Yeah.
For the movie.
At Target, we got a nice little display. Yeah. We got a bunch of little weird products. I just picked up not for myself, I was doing picking, but I picked up a $30 collector's Black Label Edition Mando figure.
Wow.
I was like, dude, if I had $30 to spare, I wouldn't spend it on you. But if I got you, I would break you out of this box immediately.
That's the thing, they're all so expensive because they're all like half collector's items now. They're not durable. They fall apart.
I know.
And
but there are toys. There is marketing for this.
Yes.
The funny thing is that even though it's going to make that kind of money, it's not going to make that kind of money back, and they know that, right? And in fact, the higher ups are reportedly saying that this is going to be a dud. Yeah. Right.
Obviously, guys.
It's going to be dud bolt. And that the next real beginning, the resurgence of Star Wars, right? This will be the 4th generation of them.
Yeah.
Will begin with The Last Starfighter. I'm not saying Starfighter is an episode. I'm saying, like, if you think about the original trilogy,
yes,
the prequel trilogy, and then the sequel trilogy,
yeah,
this will be something of its own era.
Yes. Which I'm into that. I am very excited for The Last Starfighter.
Yes.
It also, I'm excited.
Yeah. No, it should be fun. Mando and Grogu, we're definitely not going to waste our time.
No, God, no.
I will wait the 7 years before it gets to Disney Plus.
And even then, I'm going to be like, oh, man, I guess there's nothing else to watch.
Yes. But on the flip side, about Star Wars, I watched Rogue One. That was supposed to be this week's film review.
Yeah.
And I never liked the movie. So I kind of intended to come in pretty aggressive. But I've also just been like I enjoy spending my time in a galaxy far, far away, right? So I just watched the movie, and I was like, I can't write a review about this because there's nothing here.
Nothing happens.
I'm going to be so honest with you that no script was materialized because I have to say this one thing.
Huh.
How the fuck did you write an Emmy Award series on Andor when he's the most lifeless, soulless character since fucking 3CPO?
It's so, like, he's, of all the characters, he was the last one I cared about.
Yeah.
Everyone else was more interesting.
No, you were totally right. The supporting cast, I'm like, God, these guys are awesome. It's like Atlantis.
Yes.
And then you got that one character, you're like, yeah, off him. Off him. Empire, stop. Just kill him.
Just aim for
We're
that
gonna
one.
Leave.
It's a lot like Rebel Moon with her lame boyfriend.
Yes.
Shovelface or
but
whatever his name
even
was.
Snyder knew what to do with him.
Yeah.
Off him.
And then get rid of him at the end. No one wants this guy.
Oh, God. And, I mean, yeah, the follow-up for the sins of their crime. Vader showing up. I'm like, yeah, it's awesome.
There's a reason the Vader bit is the only part anyone actually ever talks about.
Well, because the thing is, the movie ended. They succeeded in their mission.
They did.
But then, though the story has ended, the overall story of the Skywalker has not ended.
It gets to begin.
Enter Skywalker.
Yeah, like it ends with Leia. That little shot of Leia. And not amazing facial reconstruction or whatever it is.
Grand Admiral Tarkin? if I got that wrong, you're going to correct me. I know you will. And then Princess Leia of Organa. The de-aging effects did not age well.
No, they looked really... Which is crazy because,
like... They looked worse than somebody wearing a paper cardboard cutout strung around their head.
Like, other similar things at the time. Like, there was the one with, like, the monster story with, like, Joe Pesci and whatever. That one was, like, a year or two after that one. And then, like, all the Marvel stuff...
Irishman.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, like, all the Marvel stuff before, that one still looks fine. They all work, but for some reason, Leia didn't look right.
That was, like, their first time doing it, I think.
Well, at least they learned.
Yeah. It was rough. So then, okay, more Star Wars. Hold on. Mm-hmm. The Rey movie is officially canceled.
I'm shocked.
It was supposed to be about nostalgia versus reinvention.
It's not gonna work, guys.
And I was like, that's too artsy. I don't think executives are gonna. Remember, they're constantly hungover because of their yacht cruises they had to come off of to show up for this.
Also, Rey's not fun on her own. If you're not gonna drag Poe, Finn, and the one that's dead now, if they're not coming back. Kylo Ren.
Oh, God.
If you're not bringing back them, then, like, what's the point?
I love that I bring up Kylo Ren's one of my favorites, and people just look at me and go, okay.
He is cool.
He's awesome.
Adam Driver's awesome.
I would have loved that Kylo Ren movie. That would have been... Dude, I would have showed up in costume.
I wish they both lived at the end. I think it was kind of lame that one of them... Whatever. Who cares?
Yep. You're upset. I know.
Blah.
So, PowerOn. I kind of stopped there because I was dealing with Nier Automata. Yeah. I finished my second run through. That was today, as of my recording, right? Wednesday of this week, whatever. That's the end of it there. Mm-hmm. There is one more playthrough.
Yes.
It will be completely different.
Yes.
God, I need a break from this game.
It's a lot.
So where did I go? I went right back to the galaxy far, far away. And I was like, let's do Fallen Order another time.
Nice.
Even though I played it before, I've never recorded it. And it's been so much time. This game came out 2019.
It still looks good.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I walked past and I could see Cal's face, and I'm like, yep, that looks like
Cal
him.
Looks great. You should see the Wookiees.
Oh, dang.
What's that weird orange monster from the Muppets?
Snuffleupagus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like Wookiees with that hair texture.
What an insane thing to envision.
But it's like 2D graphics, so it's not really good. I love Cal, the Jedi. And BD-8, awesome. Yep. Like I came up to you droid. The other day after I played for like hours. I was just like, dude, you just put a lightsaber in my hand. I'm in town. Like I'm cooking. I'm just. This is Flavor Town, and I'm walking down Main Street having fun.
Okay. Star Wars is fun.
It is. So that will begin this Friday, and we're going to do the whole playthrough.
Hell yeah.
It should be fun. Just something more colorful, vibrant, bright. And also I get to be back with Star Wars.
Change the pace a little bit.
One more thing. I know. Mm-hmm. But we're here to talk about nerd stuff. No, I'm sorry, guys. We're going to talk about some nerd stuff. The story of Fallen Order, as I'm rediscovering it, is that Cal's quest is to find the coordinates or location of this Jedi holocron that will reveal the coordinates of younglings with the power to use the Force as potential initiates.
Yeah.
Right? That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. They are still a cult.
It's true.
And it's to restore the Jedi Order.
Yeah.
Right? At the end of episode 8.
Yeah.
Which would have been around this time. We get to see those kids from that casino planet start messing around with the Force. So clearly, the game and the movie were going towards this path. Now, explain this to me. Episode 9 just negates everything.
I don't know. There's so much wrong with episode 9. Like... It's not surprising.
I know you're sitting here attacking it, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fine. Because I now am looking at it from a different angle going, where's this? Mm-hmm. You didn't do anything correct. You messed up everything.
Story that you're working towards. What are you doing?
What I want to know now is if you can delete Willow.
Yes. Oh my god. They did, and I forgot.
Same company. But hold on.
Bastards.
Can you delete episode 9? Just for the love of God.
Just please. Just let it never end.
Just let it go. Let it go.
Let's get away from Star Wars.
Okay, yeah, we're done with Star Wars for this week. Last week's question, which was more than half a month ago, who do you think Diego Luna will play in Tangled? Diego Luna is Andor.
Yes. Fitting.
29% said one of the animals, 0% of you said Guard, and 71% of you said Rapunzel's dad.
I'll be here, the one person who would think Guard, and when I'm wrong, then I guess we'll see what happens then.
You didn't vote Guard.
I didn't. I wanted to see what everyone else was going to vote for. I didn't want to sway the poll.
Why?
I was curious.
Do you think people look at who's popular and they vote for that person?
No, I guess not.
I look at that and go, ew.
I didn't want to see what the numbers were.
Popular? Okay, box office trolls.
It's box office trolls.
Oh, we waited forever for this.
We're here. We're back.
Okay, number 1, Mikhail.
Oh, lame. What a shame.
It was number 3 last week. I don't know why it had a resurgence, but whatever. Number 2, The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Which I've heard only bad things about.
It's a sequel that took too long.
No one wants it. All the advertising's garbage.
Has the first one been reran through the theater run after its 20 years yet?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I saw an ad yesterday, and it was Stanley Tucci, because he's in the movie, and it's his character or whatever. And he's doing this thing, this cattiness back and forth with some other person I didn't recognize. And I'm like, what are you even selling? What are we doing? And then they're like, here, it's the answer. Google. And I'm like, Google doesn't need commercials. Shut up. No one in Devil's Wear Prada would be advertised and black.
Well, fans of Devil Wears Prada are probably not into Rings of Power or Reacher.
You are wrong. I'm right here.
You've seen the first one?
Of course I have.
Oh. Hello. Nice to meet you.
It's like a quintessential girl movie.
But you didn't see My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
No.
Bro, get in bed. Get out.
My parents didn't like fun.
Greek people?
Fun. Well, they didn't like fun things. We didn't watch rom-coms. We barely watched comedies. They were so lame and boring.
They watched Married with Children on repeat.
They sure did. And I hated.
That was my first exposure to that. And I was in my late 20s. And I was like, oh.
You want to see the same joke on repeat? I hate my wife. My husband's so dumb. Kids are annoying. That's the whole show.
Yeah.
Forever.
You know what's funny? I see the older people at work, right? And they talk about their old TV shows because those were big things for them. Mm-hmm. We don't really have that too much. We do have our streaming, right?
Yes.
But never that show is ever brought up. Seinfeld, Friends.
Yep. The good ones.
Yeah, always a surefire.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
No, they would have been too old for that.
Oh, what a shame. It's a good one.
I've always wanted to jump into the middle of the conversation and be like, hey, you know what's better than Seinfeld? Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm
it's made for adults.
Good. his
and tirade, it actually has a plot. The plot is everyday living sucks.
It's so true. His breakdown on when is it no longer acceptable to say Happy New Year?
Yeah.
I've never felt more seen. Mr. David, Larry, you godsend.
Larry and Leon in the grocery store buying watermelon and Gilgafish.
And Geltafish, yeah.
Geltafish, my bad.
Leon's so good. JD Smooth is amazing. What's next on the box?
Number 3, Obsession.
I've heard great things about this one.
This is the newest movie out this week.
It's also directed by another YouTuber. I'm unfamiliar with this one, but they're taking over.
Yep.
And he already has ideas for his next movie. You want to hear the log line for it?
Sure.
the elevator pitch? 2 guys who pretend to be ghost hunters go and do a thing, and then they actually get, haunted by a real dark entity.
Okay.
I'm into it. I think that sounds fun.
Yeah, it would be really easy and cheap to film.
My idea was ghost hunters go, and then the ghosts help like, interact with the ghost hunters because, like, actual, like, criminals are breaking into the establishment. And then they need to use, like, the ghost hunting equipment to talk to the ghosts so they can see what's going on the floors they're not on.
Nice.
That's my idea.
I would like to do a behind-the-scenes documentary of Ghost Adventures to prove that they're drug addicts.
I think you could just look at them.
Let's go cheaper. They do it themselves.
I think their faces can tell you how much of a drug addict they are.
How come you're not as active as you used to be, yet you claim these are adventures?
A dark entity followed me home and forced me to snort cocaine. I just was suddenly so violent and angry. You don't think that maybe was the alcohol?
Yeah.
Okay, Zachary.
Yeah. Little low blood sugar?
Sure. Blame the ghosts. They'll hold up in court.
Number 4. Well, okay. Aaron's wife did try to kill him.
That one was weird.
Yeah.
We would leave Aaron out of this. I'm mostly just talking shit on Zach.
I'm just glad that Zach was so scared in that episode because, like, they actually had intruders and other things. Like, they were capturing stuff. And then he was like, I gotta leave. And then it just stops. And he's like, Aaron had a very serious call.
Yeah, he's...
And then, like, you can look it up and be like, oh, no, Aaron was really going through the ringer. Like, this is not a ghost.
Aaron was not having a fun ghost hunting adventure.
His wife was trying to get him whacked.
He didn't want answers. He wanted safety and security.
Yeah. Yes. In which, Aaron, I'm glad you're okay. Yes. I'm sorry you went through that. Mm-hmm. It really sucks. Sorry, that was me slamming on the table. Number 4, Mortal Kombat 2.
I want to see it.
Me too.
I want to watch it. It's streaming already.
It will.
I know it's only 2 weeks in, but...
Oh, dude, overseas?
I know.
Slaughtering.
Of course, it's a fatality.
No. It's annihilation. It did what the original could not do. It's winning.
Number 4, The Sheep Detectives. This one looks cute.
It's number 5.
You're so right.
Yeah, The Sheep Detectives.
What is that number 4? There is a number 4 next to the number 5. What does that mean?
So when we go up in the list, sorry guys, go up on the list, you see rank, right? We're going 1 through 10. Uh-huh. And then LW is last week.
Oh, I see.
So Devil Wears Prada was last week's number 1.
I gotcha.
Mikhail was number 3.
Mikhail. No, Sheep Detectives. It looks
Hey, if they're not going to tell a full story, I'm not going to pronounce it right.
That's fair. Sheep Detectives looks adorable. It looks like a smart, just like good little comedy. A fun little antics movie of sheeps doing antics. And it's got a star-studded cast for some reason. It looks like an infinitely better concept that Animal Farm would never reach.
Oh god, this is the one with Wolverine.
Yeah.
It's only in theaters? Mm-hmm. Son of a... God damn it,
I know,
Amazon.
I want to watch it.
They did this earlier this year with, it came out with The Rip.
Uh-huh.
But it was the Hawaiian guys.
Yeah.
The Polynesians. My bad.
With Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, why can't I remember what that was called?
Oh, it was such a average-ass name, too.
Like The Rundown or Lowdown or something?
Yeah.
But, dude, like... That was fun. Mm-hmm. You could see moments of choreography from The Raid.
Yep.
And you can see, like, great acting skills from Batista, who are, like, clearly all this time in Hollywood and working with these bigger actors. Working on Guardians probably really helped him a lot.
Probably.
But
good stuff.
When he has to be the intimidating guy, he's scarier than you think. Like, Batman has to wear his armor. Batista's in his skin.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, yeah, Sheep Detectives. It looks great. I want to watch it. It looks adorable. Also,
that movie that I'm talking about is not not for fans of Rings of Power. We should watch Sheep Detectives when it comes out. Number 6, Mario Galaxy, right? Number 7, Project Hail Mary.
Good. Both those 7 weeks and 9 weeks, get those 2 on streaming already.
Number 8, Top Gun Maverick, the re-release.
Oh.
I didn't know it's for the 40th of Top Gun. I didn't know if you watch Top Gun, you have to watch Top Gun Maverick.
Do I have to sit through Top Gun before Maverick
I know.
starts?
I was like, can I just eat dinner and come back?
Also, that's like, if it is both movies back to back, that's like 6 hours.
I know.
That's a long time to wait to see Glenn Powell's pretty face.
That's a lot of just hot Tom Cruise all over you.
It's so...
You're like, Iceman, cool me down. And then by the end, you're like, Hangman me, I'm done.
All this volleyball, and then all this football.
Yeah, two-way football. God, Maverick is the sequel you never thought was coming.
God, Maverick's so good. Yeah, I have to fight myself. You always tease me. You say I always watch, like, I think it's Earwig is the one you say I always go back to.
Why do you keep bringing up Earwig? Is it because how much you watch it?
Usually I actually pick, if I'm going to pick a Studio Ghibli film, I actually usually pick Kiki's Delivery Service.
Yeah.
Because it's very low stakes.
Didn't we turn on the TV, like, earlier this week, and it just was playing Kiki's Delivery Service?
No, I was watching Kiki's Delivery Service because I thought you went to bed.
Okay.
And then you came down and I was
point proven.
Like a goblin. I was like, oh no, he's caught me. But I usually have to fight myself to not just watch Top Gun Maverick again.
It's a good one.
It's so good.
Number 9, In the Gray. This is that Gyllenhaal, Cavell movie.
Oh, good for them. I mean, number 9 isn't great for your first week in box office.
Well, you knew about it, right?
No.
Exactly. So, number 10. Number 10 is God Is.
That's not a sentence. Grammatically incorrect.
This came out a while ago. Why is it saying it's its first week?
I don't know.
I remember that this...
Maybe it's a re-release or something?
That's some BS. There should...
I mean, it's only number 10.
They're fluffing numbers.
Of course they would. It's Amazon.
Okay.
They're a crooked company. We all know it.
Look, guys. The only number we care about this week is number 12. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be very, very honest with you.
Which one's number 12?
Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life.
Yay.
The re-release of Shrek, the 25th anniversary.
It's a good movie. It holds up. It's a fun one.
Can you point me in the direction of a person who hates Shrek? The first movie. Only the first movie. And can articulate themselves as to why they think this is not.
It's probably old people who, like, didn't watch it. And they're just annoyed by it.
Yeah, see, but that's my credential.
Yep.
You have to actually articulate why you didn't like it.
Yeah. It's good.
Because...
The only thing better is the second one.
Because on the flip side, right? I grew up with Disney channels. Mm-hmm. Right? And I love Disney Channel original movies. But once I outgrew them, I was like, they're kind of dumb. Camp Rock isn't my thing.
No.
Right? I would have been more aggressive about that. Mm-hmm. I would have been more confident in my stance about that. Right? And then I watched Zombies.
So, we watched Zombies. We watched Zombies, the first one, a while ago. We talked about it on the podcast.
Do it like bam.
It's so good.
Oh man, oh man.
The songs are so good. The dancing's amazing. That kid's going to be playing Flynn Rider, which is going to be... I'm so excited to see that. But over the weekend... we decided to sit down and watch the rest of them. We watched 2, 3, and 4.
Guys, I did my homework. Even though I wasn't making videos, I was doing my homework.
The Zombies 2, not great.
Dude, Zombies 2 does the most greatest thing for this franchise.
Huh.
It sets a low point.
Yeah.
I know, it's not a great selling point.
Yeah.
Right? But bear with me. Right? You let that just sit there at the bottom, and you create a funnel. And the thing that comes out of that funnel is not the relationship or the storyline, but the new characters that were added.
Yes.
We acquire werewolves.
And they are fun.
They are too much fun.
They're memorable. They're wacky little characters.
Dude, they stick around.
They do.
They stick around the entire time.
It is the weakest entry. The songs are only okay compared to the first one.
Yes.
But they really pop off with the sequels, 3, mostly 3, which was one of the best ones.
Zombies 3. I didn't know what it was, and then I kind of looked up like a synopsis of the plot, where they're like, yeah, it's extraterrestrials. And then I went back and I looked at all the posters that I just overlooked, because all I saw was Zed with...
Addison. You see Zombie Boy and Cheerleader Girl.
Yep. And they just have a spotlight on them. And they're just like in like a baseball stadium or something. Football, my bad.
Yes.
And I was just like, I don't get it. And then once I read the extraterrestrial thing, I went back and I was looking at all these. The spotlight is the UFO that's over the top of them. And I was like, oh.
The aliens were so fun.
Oh my God.
There was good songs.
Yes, there are better songs than 2. But my favorite part is when the aliens touch down.
Oh,
and they immediately tell everyone in Zombie Town, the zombies, the werewolves, the normies, we are here in peace. And then all of them gather up.
They're like, get ready into defensive positions.
Was it West End style?
Yeah, and then they start like West Side Story.
Yeah, West Side Story.
Like dancing at them.
The aliens are like, we are not threatening as they're dancing, and the others are like, we are going to destroy you. And they're just like in sync with each other as they walk closer, and the lights are just like flickering, like as if there's a storm.
The movie does not make sense.
It's so funny. No one gets a high five. No one actually makes a successful high five or knuckles throughout the entire movie.
It's a good subtle joke, yeah. It's they're like interrogating the aliens, but not like the adults who are like part of like the police force or anything. It's like, no, the teenagers, the zombie teenagers are interrogating one of them.
Yeah, that was weird too.
There's a point where Zed needs to prove that he's exceptional to get like a scholarship.
Yep.
But he doesn't do anything. Everyone else around him just goes, yeah, he's exceptional. And that's it. Everyone else just insists he's good as he is.
Well, there's a point where they realize the aliens just outdid everybody. Mm-hmm. They made them too strong to where they just went, yeah, they can't compete in the final thing.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like, literally, our heroes have to win it to get this trophy to give back to the aliens so they can get the coordinates to go home.
It's a delight. It's a fun, silly little time. Cannot recommend it enough. First, it's not as good as the first movie, but it's the best of the others.
I highly recommend that you do watch Zombies, then Zombies 3.
Yes.
Because you need to get the characters in context before you see them interact with the aliens, because it's really absurd.
You can watch 2, but just know it's not as good.
No.
And then,
but the werewolves do come back stronger in 3 and 4.
They do. And then 4 was different. It was also like 5 years after the end of Zombies 3, and you can tell, because most of the characters don't come back. And they instead spend this time setting up these new characters, who are vampires, kinda.
There's daywalkers and nightwalkers.
Yeah.
Daywalkers can walk during the day.
Yeah.
I think you can figure out what the nightwalkers do.
They also walk during the day, they just don't like it as much.
No, but they also use light and dark energy.
Yeah.
Their blood, their need for nutrition is the blood fruit.
Yeah, not actual blood.
Yep. It's a Disney show. You can't just do that. No, I would.
Just like how the zombies don't actually eat brains or anything.
Nope. They eat insects mostly, don't they?
They eat
gelatinous.
They eat cauliflower.
Slimy.
Yeah.
Things that would make kids. Anyways.
At least with the zombies, they have their Z-bands to be like, and then you don't become a monster, so you do eat brains. With the vampires, they're just not actually vampires. They just call themselves vampires.
They want nothing to do with the werewolves, zombies, or humans.
No.
Or aliens.
They don't know anything about them.
And they secluded themselves.
The daywalkers have fire powers, and the nightwalkers have wind powers, and then that's it. They do their thing, and is very similar to the first movie, where 2 of them fall in love.
It's a fun movie. It's shot on location, not on like sets. There are moments, of course. It's a Disney movie, right? But then on top of that, once you realize you're too old to be watching this movie, and you're like, oh, they're just passing on the torch. They literally just said it.
Yeah, it's true.
Where Zed was like, yeah, we're just here to pass on the torch to you guys.
Which isn't surprising, because Zed and Addison, like, their actors are like 27 or something by this point.
That was the last time playing them.
Yeah.
And you get to see them dancing by the coast side.
Yep, they do their little love ballads again. It was nice.
That, Scotland or Ireland?
Yeah.
It was really cute and nice.
It was a cute little story. I enjoyed going back through these Disney Channel movies.
Yep.
They were fun little adventures.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Sometimes it's fun to just challenge yourself. I remember one time a few years ago, I was like, I don't think Shonen Jump will ever be as good as when I was a kid.
Oh,
and then I met this little boy named Tanjiro.
Or Yuji. We've started going through Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Yeah, but we haven't gotten Yuji. We have to deal with young Gojo, and I don't care about Gojo.
I do, just because, like, I didn't expect the ending. They had the ending of this little story with the girl that they were protecting. Mm-hmm. Crazy. Yeah, well, insane. Crazy fights.
It's Jujutsu Kaisen. It's always kind of got messed up.
Yeah.
You know?
It does that.
Anyways, Resident Evil Extinction. I reviewed that 2 weeks ago, right?
You did? Yeah.
I think I really outdid myself on that one.
You did.
I think the editing is really fun. That weird audio moment where I grade it, I decided to use my phone instead of the Yeti.
I didn't hear any difference, personally.
Dude, it's very much there. But it's also just a cool, fun way to just, like, it almost feels like I put, like, a little, like, editing cap on it.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's from a totally different device, and I bumped up the volume.
Mm-hmm.
But then I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm dipping in and out of the movie as I'm going.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm getting better at this.
You are. We're all sitting on pins and needles waiting for your next one.
Well, my next one is Iron Man.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Back to the beginning. The very start.
Well, yeah, because I'm gearing up for December.
Woof. Iron Man's a good one.
I'm excited to see my Avengers assemble. I'm sure you guys can feel the undertones of my excitement because I talk about them every week.
Yeah.
I think about them a lot, and I'm just like, when is my boy going to pick up a shield and just shut this guy up?
I mean, you gotta wait a while, but you'll get there.
Yep. And then finally, back to superheroes, because it always belongs there. It will always be part of me.
Mm-hmm.
The Punisher.
Did you watch this one? I didn't.
Kill.
I was editing.
Yes.
Is it good?
You would have hated it.
Is it slow for my pace?
No.
Is it? I don't mind violence or anything.
If you like Rings of Power, you would not like this one.
I don't mind violence or anything, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh no, it's not the violence. It's just the non-stop violence.
I don't mind non-stop violence.
No, it was like John Wick, but like rated X.
Okay.
Okay. For those who haven't seen, but it's been out long enough, it begins with just some junky whitehead beating up a black man.
Yeah.
Taking his little tiny dog and just chucking it in the street in that car. You don't see, you just hear.
Bummer. I hate that.
Just evil.
Yeah.
Right? Frank is dealing with his PTSD, and he's in his apartment alone. He's packed up all his bags. He's ripped off everything off the walls. He's trying to just get leveled with himself, and he can't. Mm-hmm. He's contemplating suicide by his daughter's grave, and then finally he is threatened. He doesn't really take the threat too seriously.
Yeah.
But then once these bad guys who have hired basically every thug and mercenary in the city to find him and kill and hurt whoever, across the hall is a mom and son. Mm-hmm. And dude, once they break that door open, you feel it. You feel the Punisher within you.
That's
that
fun.
Anger. And oh god, the weapons. The way he carries his weapons, the way he reloads, he's very much like John Wick.
Yeah.
Where, these are tactical, trained artists. Mm-hmm. He's pointing the rifle one way, he does a 180 seamlessly.
Hell yeah.
Like better than a video game character.
Nice.
It was crazy. And just leveling, figuring out what to do, how to block if you're in a bad situation. Great choreography. I loved it. It was the Punisher, and I was like, I'm back, I'm here, and I love it.
Nice.
So, it was this weird one-off story about how Frank wanted to quit.
I'm good with the one-off stories. Like, was it a Spotlight movie? Searchlight? Whatever that one is called?
It was supposed to be called that, but it was called something else. But it's still the same category.
I wonder if they've dropped that premise, because, like, they only had the one.
Well, the funny thing is, when DC created Joker back in the day, mm-hmm. They're like, this is going to be our black label. Mm-hmm. And then nothing ever came of that.
That didn't go anywhere. So.
But yeah, that was awesome. They are working on a sequel. They're fast-tracking this sequel.
Makes sense.
And I was like, yeah. There's that one moment of bad CGI where Frank gets kind of pushed off
That's Marvel. They do that.
It's this really bad CGI over his face, but it's in slow-mo, so you really get a lot of good chances at it.
What a shame.
My biggest question to you as fans of who's seen this, not only when he breaks through this AC unit on the roof, right? Mm-hmm. He rolls off to his right, and there's a slightly smaller, wider shot quickly following, right?
Okay.
This cut. And you can see a piece of that outer protecting of the AC kind of sitting there on the ground, almost like leaning against his thigh.
Okay.
Right? Completely CGI. So stop focusing on the face. Realize they didn't have enough time or patience to deal with the textures of fake metal.
And it could have been practical. It could have been styrofoam that's painted. We've had this technology for years.
Yeah.
Disney, stop being buffoons.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
It was crazy. So, anyways, we're gonna go into Marvel. We gotta leave Star Wars behind at some point, right?
You kind of talked about your stuff coming out for the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting into.
Oh, go. Okay.
Okay. So there will be a film review this Tuesday. It will be Iron Man. We're gonna take it back to the beginning. I want to do all of the Avengers, not now, just. Let's do the Avengers to get to the Avengers so that when Doomsday comes out, it'll be a fun little treat, right? Mm-hmm. PowerOn, I told you.
Yep.
Pretty soon we're going to start up Star Wars. That will be fun. I do plan to platinum this one.
Good luck. Have fun. That's hard.
It is. It takes a lot of time and dedication.
Yes.
If it has to do with difficulty, then it's going to take me way longer.
It's when it's like, do like 13 matches in online battle. It's like, I don't want to have to pay for your online thing. Screw you.
That always sucked. And then I've got the next 2 days off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I haven't done a cryptid video in a while.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I was looking around quite some time ago, and I was like, I'm not finding any inspiration for crazy and weird cryptids. All I'm finding is these weird reports of these human-like dogs.
There's a lot of interesting things to go into that one.
So this will be the beginning of a Dogman thing.
Yeah.
But I figured I should start with the most famous case, the Beast of Bray Road.
Nice.
Yes, so that's what's going on with me.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I love your cryptid stuff.
Do you actually watch them?
Of course I do.
Okay. Just with the mic on and right hand to God. Even though cryptids aren't real according to him.
Of course I do. I love them.
You think he believes in Bigfoot?
God?
Yeah. Do you think he ever met him?
What I'm doing this week. I'm in the middle of Magical Girl May.
Yep, happy Magical Girl May.
Magical Girl May. And it's Oops All Monica this month.
Nice.
And I'm busy editing away. My patrons voted for this, and I'm so excited that they did. The Monica Rebellion movie review.
Yep.
It's so exciting.
You've been working on this one for a while.
It won't be this week. It should be next week.
Oh.
This week will be probably a compilation of my design character shorts, talking about the various girls throughout Magia Record and whatever.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Have you done My Adventures as Superman? His cute little transformation?
I've not.
Okay.
But it was a cute transformation.
I was just curious.
It is a good... I do like My Adventures as Superman.
Guy brain, I could talk about superheroes.
I'm like, Magical Girl May, and you're like, Superman? Superman.
No, that was you bringing that up to me when we first saw it, and I was like, I'm just curious if you ever thought more about him.
I think there will be eventually someday I'll do non-conventional magical girl transformations, because there's so many of them in weird places.
Yes.
But yeah, Rebellion. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, guys. Well, sorry it's been a little rough for these last few weeks. Also, I already know most of you have to deal with summer.
Yep.
Summer vacation.
Yep.
Graduations.
Congratulations.
Yep. It all just happened right there.
Yep.
And I was like, cool. It's a fine time.
To have like a week off.
Yep.
Have a little bit of a breather.
Yep.
So, but we're back at it.
Hey, we're all in this together.